everyone, my name is Tori. I'm becoming the art because I'm the art of becoming. Grand Rising on this Sunday morning. I am here to, I guess, be live, yeah. So I'm gonna pull a few cards. The first deck that I have is You Are a Badass. Oh, there's a bee outside my door. Hi, bee. Oh, hi guys. Dang, you joined mad fast. So this deck is called You Are a Badass. It's basically a deck of affirmations and encouragement by Jen Sincero. Thank you for joining me. I hope you guys are having a great morning wherever you are right now. Hey, boo. Hey, Sparta. Oh my gosh. Hey, guys. Whoop. There we go. So we got, remember that done is better than perfect. Just get the damn website up already, or make the calls or book the gig, even though you're not totally ready yet. Nobody else cares or will probably even notice that everything isn't 100% perfect, and quite honestly, nothing ever will be 100% perfect. There's no better way to get things done than to already be rolling along. Momentum is a wonderful thing, not to mention highly underrated, so get off your ass and get started now. That is your card from this deck, You Are a Badass. I want to pull like two more. So whatever ideas and dreams you're sitting on, whatever things you haven't been acting on, you've been looking for an expert or learning and learning and learning because you want to be perfect when you put out the first thing, like just do it. And honestly, that card is for me too. And that's why I'm here today with a face mask on. Like just do. It's more authentic. The reason why I fall in love with businesses, and the reason why I follow businesses from when they start to when they blow up, or even people's pages, is because I see them moving, I see them working, I see how their first posts like aren't perfect, they're not that aesthetically pleasing, the videos are blurry, editing isn't the best, but their sincerity, how they show up, their, what's the word I'm looking for, their genuineness, you know, like it's just, they show up even when, you know, just even when. So do not waste your precious time giving one single crap about what anybody else thinks of you. That's so funny. Don't care. Do what you want to do. Everybody else is doing that. Let me tell you, the past decade of my life, right, I have learned what self-loyalty is. It may not always be beautiful, and to you it may not always be right, especially when you're on the short end of the stick of someone's self-loyalty. But I am a recovering people pleaser. I'm so much better now. But what I can say is that when you sacrifice yourself to make people feel comfortable, to make yourself feel smaller, to fit into people's box wherever they want to place you, wherever they feel comfortable with you being, you lose out on so much time, and you don't know how much time you're going to have in life. You miss out on opportunities, you miss out on love, you just miss out on fun, you miss out on learning experiences that will turn you into the person that you desire to be, you know, the person that you secretly know you're meant to be because you already are them. Like, the process of becoming yourself is unearthing yourself from under all the mess that society and our parents and our families had told us we were supposed to be or are supposed to be, and really emerging as you. You are a planted seed, so do whatever you want to do. Have loyalty to yourself. Yes, I would suggest not to step on people, not to be rude unnecessarily, but it happens. Check yourself. Wow, there are like bees outside my window once I started speaking. That's like a confirmation for me, because bees only come around high vibes, you know? And yeah, like, live for yourself. Learn what actually makes you happy. What do you really want to do in life? Not what everyone else has told you to do. Okay, you've gotten a job, maybe you already have the pension, you know, whatever the case may be. Like, what do you really want to do? What do you really want to create? Who do you really want to be when you pass from this earthly plane? What fingerprint, what mark do you want to leave? When people are reading your obituary, do you want them to just say, oh, Sarah, she worked for the MTA, she was a really good friend but worked really hard, and I wish I had more fun with her? Or do you want to, if you don't know, you have to start trying new things. You have to start going out and doing things that you never thought you would do. Travel to different places, meet different people. You know, what I get for you is that you want your life to be full of peace, but also adventure, fun times, but also something that's fulfilling. You know, something that you wake up every day and you want to do. You know, something that even when it gets hard, you know there's a reason. Like, you know, something that not only you give purpose to, but something that gives purpose to you. Well, you got to try things. And sometimes it's just finding hobbies. Stepping outside of your comfort zone. Doing things that the people around you don't normally do. Pottery. Yeah. You could go do a pottery class. You could go do a cooking class. Like, actually getting into the creative flow of things. Like, do things that creatives do. Go to like a paint and sip class, you know, and actually paint. Like, paint with all your heart, you know. Like, you gotta work with clay. Like, the things we used to do as kids, those are the things that actually bring us joy now as adults. And the world has tricked us into believing that that's not true, but it really is, because now we have the money to buy it ourselves, you know. That's like, you know. So but yeah, do you want your obituary instead to say, Sarah, she traveled the world, she helped so many people, she was a light in whatever room she walked in, you know? Like, you want that, you know? The world has truly lost a bright light, but her legacy will live on. His legacy will live on. Not only was he adventurous, not only was she adventurous, not only were they an artist, they brought peace. They showed you what love was. They showed you what love is. They were the embodiment of something good. Like, you want your obituary to really hold some weight. What? That cannot be your only dream. But yeah, like, you don't let anybody stop you from tapping into what truly makes you happy. And if you don't know what it is, you have to start experimenting. You have to start doing. Failure is literally a step towards success. You cannot be successful without failing. You cannot be successful without being shitty at something. Yes, there's a lot of people who are afraid of being new at something. You have a good morning too. There's a lot of people afraid to be seen trying something, you know, and that's like your ego. But I understand that's also wounds probably were shamed as a child or even into your adulthood for not being good at something. But if it brings you joy, what does it matter? Those people are just sad and they're miserable too because they're afraid to do what they want to do. Let's see. Next card. Oh, that's a lot, but I'm going to take this one. So it says, get out of your routine. Look at that. Get out of your comfort zone. So talk to strangers, wear something different, go to a new grocery store, make dinner for someone who you want to get to know better, change toothpaste, go to the movies at 2 p.m., learn 3 new jokes, walk taller, notice 5 awesome things you've never noticed about your home, your beliefs, your mother, your face. Do things that pull you out of your routine and you'll be amazed by the new realities that were there all along and that suddenly present themselves. It's so true. So this message really is just to get up and actually to start living life. Like, what do you want to do? And what I will say about that last card is that when I did not love myself, right? Or I guess I could say when I was on a self journey to loving myself, because I always had at least a little love for myself, but now it's just so much more, like so much bigger. I'm so happy being me, you know? And what I can say is that even though I was surrounded by so many people throughout time who did not love me, who did not understand me, who bullied me, who literally was kicking a girl when she was down, like I did not want to live, okay? And like it was just me and me. Really, that's what it felt like. Like, I even fought with God on that one. Like, I broke up with God, and honestly, that was one of the catalysts that helped me become closer to God. Funny enough, I had to leave. I had to leave because it wasn't working. I was like, you know what? You say to pray, you say to do this, you say to do that. I'm doing this, reading these scriptures, doing this, doing that, doing that. It's not working. so I'm gonna leave you because it's not working, right? And then leaving, I found myself wanting to pray more. I found myself wanting to talk to God more. I found myself wanting to be in that energy of God more, and not the God that they preach and teach. No offense, I did grow up Christian, but God isn't some like, or let me not say it like that. God is everything, yes, but the essence of God is love. So I shouldn't be afraid to be myself. If I'm supposed to come and bare my heart because God already knows my heart and who I am, why am I afraid of telling God exactly how I feel? Why am I trying to hide and be somebody perfect when the people who are teaching me these things aren't even perfect? I was killing myself trying to be a version of a person that just will never exist. It just wasn't me. And once I realized that, me and God really became cool like that. So what I would say about that card that just came out, like I just went on a whole tangent, almost forgetting my point, but I was surrounded by a lot of people who didn't understand me. I triggered them because I was willing to be myself in a world where everybody was trying to find the best way to conform. That's how I see it now. And choosing to break away from that, choosing to now not care about what people think about me, which is one of the reasons why I post these videos. I still have people that have bullied me on my page. They probably don't feel like they were, but they were. I still have people from my church that follow me, and honestly, you could call me a witch if you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could do whatever you want to do, but what I'm doing, I know, brings love and brings happiness and brings peace to this world. You know what I'm saying? It helps people because this is what helped me. So there were always people there that wanted to love me, that wanted to embrace me, that wanted to hug me, that wanted to be my friend, genuinely, that saw my light even when I was fighting to see it for myself. So by getting out of your routine, by changing the way you think, by catching yourself when you say, oh, people are always the same, I can't trust them. No, you can trust people to be exactly who they are. You just have to trust yourself enough to have enough discernment to realize what kind of people you want to be around. So if you find out that a person's a liar, and we've all told lies, right? But if someone has a problem with habitually lying in relationship to you, whether it's romantic, friendship, family, whatever, now you can trust them to lie to you. So why would you expect the truth? Why are you making it make you upset? Yes, it would be nice if the person you love could just be honest, transparent, vulnerable, open with you, but at the same time, they are struggling with something inside them that doesn't allow them to be that for you. Can you still love them? Yes. Is it healthier to love them from a distance? Of course. That's it. I trust you to be you. So when I find somebody who aligns with me, who connects with me, who resonates with me, that person is good, my version of good, right? Because everyone has different perspectives of what good is. Then that's the person who I'll open up to, who I'll allow more access to me, because it'll be mutual, it'll be reciprocal. There were always people around me, even if it was one person at one point in time, who definitely loved me, who definitely saw my light, who was willing to accept me, flaws and all, who was willing to accept me even when I didn't know how to accept myself. And that's why when this card says, if you look around, start talking to yourself different, start talking to different people, start doing different things, just change stuff up. And it's funny it says buy new toothpaste, because I really just bought new toothpaste I've never used before, you know. And and I do love going to the movies by myself now. Before that was really hard to do because I always felt like I had to be with somebody, but no, you don't. And like sometimes people just aren't around. Everyone's life, things are happening, and if you don't know how to be with you, then how can you expect someone else to be with you? If you don't know how to be alone and enjoy yourself, then how do you expect someone to be around you and enjoy themselves? You know, stop distracting yourself from the inner work. Stop distracting yourself from you. All these messages are just flowing out right now, but it all brings you back to being present. There are realities and people around you that are waiting for you to notice that they are around, so your new life can begin, so you can do different things. And I really hope that this morning message has touched you, because this was definitely for you if you're seeing it. Don't forget to like, share, follow if you aren't anymore. I'll be coming back on live. I just don't want to make the video too long. I do love you guys, and so does God. Thank you, Sparta, for staying the whole time. I appreciate you, honestly and truly. And I will be seeing you soon. I do have to come and visit the store. So yes, peace.